these cases valued? And especially when you have a death and then a serious injury, how does that work out when the person who died gets less money?
There's two types of cases when you're bringing a claim for compensation for a death. One is called the survivor claim, and the second is called the wrongful death claim. They're two separate statutes, and the survivor claim is the claim that the person would have had they survived, which is basically medical benefits. And then the wrongful death claim is the claim that the survivors have, the family members, for the benefits that the person would give them when they were alive. It's because the law devalues his life because, like you said, Joe, he wasn't making that much money. He didn't have dependents. He probably died instantly. So there's just a limit that you can get under the wrongful death case. Whereas with Alicia's case, she had many years in the future to deal with her injuries of permanent limitations on her, in her body and all that. So it's just the Wrongful Death Act is it's a tort reform. There's tort reform elements to it. And you also can't get like, oh, you lost a loved one. There's no compensation for the grief of having lost a loved one. There was a bill that was passed in New Jersey by the legislature, and it was sent to Governor Corzine's desk, and he vetoed it. And that bill would have permitted family members to be compensated for the grief and the pain, emotional pain of having lost a loved one. So it's very limited what you can get. So technically, if you look at the wrongful death statute and a homeless person is crossing the street with the green light in a crosswalk and gets hit and dies instantly, theoretically, that case could be worth $0 because they're not supporting anyone. They're homeless. They're not living with any loved ones. And they had no pain and suffering because they died instantly.